Good evening. I'm Bill Heenan, and this is the TLOL 1020 course, and I want to talk to you tonight about my 10 resonations within assessment. I'm an Arabic instructor at C&M, and this is reflecting on how and why I assess. Effectiveness in assessment not only means alignment, but keeping students motivated, working productively, and meeting their goals. So in this presentation, I'm going to talk about 10 resonations. 1, are we conducting deep or surface assessments? Number 2, rubricizing course objectives. Number 3, realigning everything with a giant spreadsheet. Number 4, interjecting external expectations. Number 5, sharing assessment design with our students. Number 6, de-emphasizing punishment points. Number 7, offering students second chances. Number 8, assessing with Facebook groups. Number 9, improving summative assessment within Blackboard itself. And 10 is a wrap-up. Assessment improvement is a perpetual work in progress. Continuing along. Number 1, are we conducting deep or surface assessments? Quote, in the end, this just leads to surface learning, quickly forgotten as the next installment of assessment looms up. Because of unproductive exposure to assessments in the past, many students don't take them seriously. Instead, they endure them mainly to do what's needed for them to survive academically. Therefore, as instructors, our work's cut out for us to create deeper assessments. And examples of what deeper assessment mean are in this presentation later. Otherwise, if we don't create deeper assessment, we're in danger of using assessment to actually stop learning instead of to start learning, and I quote Race on this. Number 2, rubricizing overall course objectives. Rubricizing is my terminology to put into a rubric my overall course objectives, and I go through some bullet points on how that was done and show a sample of my planning for this. Number 3, realigning everything within a giant spreadsheet. And I kid you not, this is a giant one that won't even fit on this computer screen. And why am I doing this? Because I want to reconcile my course objectives with module objectives as part of the alignment process. So this is part of the bigger alignment process, but I chose course objectives versus module objectives, and you'll see what I'm doing. The numbers in parentheses refer to the number of my course objectives. Number 4, integrating external expectations. Our responsibility as instructors is to reflect the expectation of our various stakeholders in our course objectives and ultimately in the assessment process. And of course, teaching Arabic and working for Chess, I'd first check the Chess website, then the Modern Languages website. Chess even has a Facebook group, which I hope in the future will do great things for us. And then 2 professional organizations that we refer to a lot, the American Council on Teaching Foreign Languages, and the Start Talk program. 5. Sharing assessment design with students. I chose this particular resonation to promote another deep assessment practice in which students take ownership of assessments. And I go over the different ways students can help us create assessments and therefore be much more invested in succeeding on them. Number 6, de-emphasizing punishment points. In this system, proposed system, I'm going to use something like our instructor in TLOL has used and create a professionalism category. So we take out all those points we deduct for lateness, incomplete, careless work, etc., and we put it into one category, saving the competency-based grades for just that, whether a student is competent or not whether they behave badly or not. Also in this new professionalism category, I hope to add points for that kind of behavior above and beyond. 7. Offering students second chances. This is really important, and many of us do this in really obvious ways. This will motivate students to practice deep assessment and give them a fair chance to succeed. And among the things I do are allowing the first couple weeks to be grace periods where students can repeat activities with guidance until they get them right, so they'll be on track. Number 8, assessing with Facebook groups. Over this course, I've taken a great interest in this and wanted to exploit Facebook because of its incredible potential for students to learn in a collaborative, higher level skilled manner. And I talk about what I've been doing, characteristics of this learning environment, and what's worked the best for me. I also wanted to thank some of my classmates in the course for their kind and helpful suggestions in our open forum. Number 9, improving summative exams in Blackboard. This is one area we really didn't cover in our course, even though it is an assessment, summative formal assessment. So I did additional research and came up with some directions that I want to pursue, meaning broadening how I test and making it much more, as far as the limitations of Blackboard's test generating tool goal, making it more beneficial for the students and me. Finally, my final point in this is, and I love the quote related to this, assessment is a perpetual work in progress. We know this. We're never going to start tweaking and modifying what we do as we learn more about how our students are assessing. And this is my final resonation here. I wonder if even that's a real word. So these are my conclusions, and thank you for your patience. And I look forward to looking at some of your presentations soon.